Hello, I'm Daniel. I want to talk to you today about a concept that we call sympathetic joy, which is kind of a term that doesn't make a lot of sense, huh? Sympathetic joy. It's the ability to share in someone else's joy, to really feel a joy with someone else's success. It is a rare and wonderful quality for us to learn to cultivate. Many of us have these kinds of feelings for the people we love, but, we can celebrate when our child does really well on a test, or our partner gets a promotion or whatever, and we can feel really happy about that. But what I wonder is if we can extend that circle of our joy to include more and more people. Because if we can, then we're going to have an easier time finding happiness in our lives, contentment. Much of the time, we don't take joy in the success of others. Usually, we're either neutral or sometimes we're actively jealous, and we think, we think of it as pie, like there's only so much success. So if someone else is succeeding, that's less for us. But it's not like pie. So to take joy in others' success can help us free ourselves from some of our clinging and some of our cynicism without envy. This helps us to ward off negative mind states. This sounds very difficult, and of course it is. It's hard to take joy in someone else. We can even take joy in the success of people we don't like, and that's of course very challenging. Even if we don't behave in selfish ways, of course it's very hard not to have a self-centered outlook. And we might start thinking, I want other people to be happy, but we're tempted to draw lines as well. We're tempted to say, I want people to be happy except those fuckers over there, right? Maybe we can't include everyone, but we can. Maybe that's too hard, but we can include more people than we're including now. Probably a little easier than having sympathetic joy is showing compassion, sharing in the sadness of someone who's down. But why can't this go both ways? Why do we have to limit ourselves to that sharing in sadness? I think these days, maybe always, joy isn't cool. It's not cool to be joyful. I don't know how that happened, but when we see someone who smiles all the time, we tend to think either, what the fuck is with that person? Or we think that person's annoying. And we're consistently judging others and ourselves and comparing, and that tends to build walls between us, and that stops our joy too. Maybe that's why compassion is easier. A tragedy can break through the walls we build up easier than something pleasant. Something pleasant has a harder time breaking through our walls. And of course we all have walls around ourselves because we've all been kicked in the heart. We've all been hurt a bunch of times. And also we tend to have a limiting mindset. Happiness is not pie. Your happiness does not stop my happiness. There is unlimited potential for joy out there. And if we can start thinking that way, we're going to have happier lives. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And again, that trait I'm talking about is sympathetic joy. Maybe I'll make another video about it later. I haven't decided yet. So thank you. Have a good day.